All right, man, let's talk about DJ Chark and DeAndre Swift stepping it up. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, seem like they have reemerged healthy. I'm starting to think DJ Chark wasn't healthy to begin with. That's my opinion. That's what it's seeming like, that he was not 100% healthy to begin with. You know, physically he looked good. You know, he was beating guys, but he wasn't catching the football. And now he come back and knock on wood somewhere, or plastic wood. You know, he seemed to have a lot. Seemed like he got a lot more he's short-handed. And obviously he making the case to remain with the team past this year. I mean, the whole receiver core is. You know, obviously Jameson Williams getting his foot wet. Tom Kennedy doing what he needed to be doing. He makes some big catches here and there. But, you know, him and Josh Reynolds are the people who gonna stretch the field. They are the taller receivers that can get those 50-50 balls. You know, St. Brown is the guy. He can do everything. Work in the slot, work outside a little bit, you know, work underneath. Yak guy, kind of put you in the mindset of Golden Tate. Maybe he hasn't proven to be the deep threat though. Golden Tate, you know, have proved to be in Notre Dame and Seattle and Detroit. But, you know, I think it's coming. And I think he make chunk plays. You know, no matter how you get chunk plays, as long as they chunk plays. So he really they alpha receiver. He pretty much they Mr. Do-It-All receiver. So, and then we'll see what Jameson Williams provide. I mean, he might be another one of them dudes who can stretch the field, you know, get it underneath, take it to the house. So they got a very unique receiving core, which they covering, you know, all, you know, the plus the back, you know, DeAndre Swift out the backfield. It seems like they covering, you know, all the board. You know what I'm saying? The tight ends, they do good enough. James Mitchell, people forget he recovering out of Virginia Tech off an ACL. He should be that much more twitchy and athletic next year. So, I mean, they pretty much, you know, covering the board. And, you know, Jameson Williams, you know, next year or whenever he get his feet wet, which more likely it's probably going to be sometime next year, are just going to make us complete. You know, he going to make the Lions more complete in a receiving core. So, I mean, but, you know, Swift is important. His explosion down the field, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he got doing some things over the middle a little bit. But how explosive he is, that was very important to what the Lions was doing this year. Him and DeAndre Swift, Jameson Williams, and James Mitchell is supposed to represent an upgrade in speed. That's exactly what they're supposed to represent, an upgrade in athletic ability on the team. So, I think taking James Mitchell, you know, I think finding Zelstra and Brock Wright, I think it made it easier to move on from T.J. Hockenson. So, you know, with James Mitchell getting healthy, that's going to be another explosive athlete on the field. So, Chark and Swift, they're going to need him down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? I think DeAndre Swift was hobbled going into the Minnesota game. Did he pay? Didn't he pay? I think he was hobbled. You know, Chark, you know, he just wasn't catching the ball. And I just think he wasn't 100%. I think he probably should have started the season on IR. I know in camp he looked good, he running and all that, but since he came back, he seemed to be, you know, a lot more sure-handed. And maybe the playbook was moving too fast for him. That's my best guess. Or maybe he wasn't 100%. Maybe it's a combination of both. And now he sat down, got a chance to step back and see everything kind of, you know, fall together. And now it's a different offense when he's out there. I think we all must agree. It's a different offense when him, James Mitchell, and Jameson Williams and DeAndre Swift is out there. It's more explosive. You know, once they all get caught up to speed, it's more explosive. So, and Josh Reynolds provides some explosiveness down the field too. So, you know, them needing to add a receiver or tight end, I think you can roll with what you got. When you got 4 or 5 people and you can run the ball and the O-line you don't have to have superstars out there. And obviously, you hope Jameson Williams, you know, grow into that. And St. Brown, had he not got injured, he would be that. You know, he'd be right there with Justin Fields. You know what I'm saying? He would have grown into that. But, you know, Chark, you know, them making this 5-game push, getting healthier and healthier. I'm telling you, when the Cavalry come back next year, if it's Anazorki, Josh Pascal being healthy, Charles Harris, getting there. I know John Kaminsky been banged up throughout the season. Once they start getting those, some of them dudes healthy, it's high tide. James Mitchell, Jameson Williams getting the whole offseason under their belt to recover. Levi Anazorki, Melifanu, hopefully he get it together. It's gonna be a different football team. Just even if they, I know this is not possible, even if they don't make a fucking move in the offseason, it's gonna be different. And the only thing you really can look at offensively is feeling is if feeling you feeling the spot of DeAndre Swift in the right guard position from high tide. You finding the right guard that can kick the right tackle, just in case, and then you probably finding a running back that you can depend on explosive wise that you can put in the backfield. Now, I think Blake Corum, besides a freak knee injury, has proven that he can handle the load. Now has he proven that he can be a great catcher out the backfield? No, he has not. That was Donovan Edwards, but he might be somebody you can keep your eye on. I mean, I'm not digging in free agency for banged up running backs. I'm sorry. I'd rather stick with Williams or Swift, but and Reynolds. But they got to find another explosive back. If they can do it all and be all purpose, then you all for it. But Swift get to make his case. This is Jared Goff get to make his case to audition in Detroit or somewhere else next year. So, and DeAndre Swift kind of looked back to his old self last week. If he continue to get healthier, when he doing what he need to be doing, it's a different football team. It's not the same team. It's a totally different football team. When he doing what he, especially with Chark out there, it's a different football team. You can be aggressive. You can do some of the things. So they starting to kind of get healthy. Them two guys trending the right way, and they're very important because explosive. They bring explosion to the offense. They didn't have none previously last year. The explosiveness depended on St. Brown in 2021 and DeAndre Swift, and that's what it was. You get Josh Reynolds, you get a boost in that, and you see how different the offense looked at the end of the 2022 season. Now you add DJ Chark. You've seen the difference in training camp. Obviously he couldn't hold on to the ball, which I think it might have just been, the rust, or he might have still been injured. Now he catching the ball, making big explosive plays downfield. Now you add DeAndre Swift. He's starting to kind of get back, get his feet wet, be explosive. James Mitchell make a play here and there. Next year is, I think it's a lot of expectations. And as, Lions fans, I think, unless something drastic happened in the offseason in a bad way, some scandal, you should be excited to see how this goes next year. Really should be. So, but with Swift and Chark, it's a different ball club. So, different. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Get all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk. There's more videos. It's only Spotify and Anchor. I just get so used to saying it on my other channel, but check my other channel out, Goodfella TV, for more sports, news, and entertainment. Peace.